We are
Hi,
live!
Nursepreneurs!
Welcome to another episode of Just the Four of Us Nursepreneurs. Your hosts for tonight, the gracious nurse May, the inspiring nurse Rachel, the compassionate nurse Florence, and the hardworking nurse PB.
Hello, everybody! Happy Saturday! I can't believe it's September 7th. I swear, every time I close my eyes, it's just like time just goes by so fast. So we are so excited of today's episode 9, and we have our special guest today, Sis Nai. But before we get started, we'll just go around and introduce ourselves. PB, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, hi everybody. Good morning. Happy weekend. My name is PB. I am now a retired registered nurse at age 45, earning five-figure income monthly from home. On thanks to our digital business that we started last year. Amazing, and thank you so much, Sidney, for being here with us. Thank you.
And oh, I forgot to say that Sis May is actually at work right now. So we have Lorna here replacing her for today. And thank you so much, Lorna, for gracing us with your presence. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone, wherever you are around the globe. First of all, thanks a lot, Sis Florence, for having me and joining you guys in this amazing morning Nursepreneurs talk for today. And my name is Lorna, a married mom of three, registered nurse at the same time also, and a proud digital online business owner. And currently living here in California, USA.
Yay! All right. Rachel.
Happy Saturday, everyone. How are you guys doing? My name is Rachel. I am originally from the Philippines and living here in California. Also, I am a licensed vocational nurse, and because of this digital business, I am now working part time and earning 4 to 5 figures passively every month.
Yay! That's so amazing. Hello, everybody. My name is Florence. I'm an ICU nurse here in San Francisco, California, and been a nurse for over 15 years. And I've been doing this business for 10 months. And I'm so also in California. So we're all Californians. And, I'm so excited that this business has given me a lot of options and looking forward to retiring as a nurse one day. So, Sis Nai, thank you for your time. I know I booked you way in advance. You're a busy lady. And also coming from the UK. So, thank you
Yes.
for I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yourself.
So yes, I'm a bit nervous because I just recently um took a short break from the business because family came over here from the Philippines for a couple of months. We were rebuilding our kitchen and our toilet, of course, sponsored by the digital business. So it's been a long-term dream of ours, and finally it has become a reality. But anyway, I'm back now with a business with a vengeance, and you are actually my first public appearance, shall we say? But, yes, thank you so much. I'm really nervous, but let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so if you could just introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Um, I'm Nai, so I'm a mom of two. I have two girls. They're playing in the background, so I do apologize if they are a bit noisy. So I'm also a fur mom of a cat and a wife as well, and a nurse for 17 years. I've in the past 3 years or so, almost 4 years, I started this digital business, and since then, my life has been different, has changed massively. Not just in my personal life or financial life, it's also with my career, like nursing wise. I was able to um, finally go for the field clinical research nursing um, because of this business. When you are a research nurse, you're only doing office work. we have responsibilities, but not as heavy and as stressful as bedside and acute care.
Yeah.
So before I've always wanted to be a research nurse, but because it's not really paying a lot because we don't have nights, we don't have weekends, and so that stopped me from going for it. But now that I can afford losing that kind of income from my nursing, pay, because the business is now supplementing it. I am now very happy that I'm in a field that I love, and I'm also, being able to live comfortably with my family. So I'm also a part timer now. So I used to be full
Wow.
time. Yes, and I work on the days that I choose. So I'm very lucky that my nurse manager, is very flexible. I said, this is the days that I can work because this is what aligns with my family schedule. So,
Wow.
yes.
That's amazing. I can totally relate because I'm per diem, so it's very like people say, hey, you're per diem, why you're missing out on all the PTOs, all the pension and all those things. But I'm like, you know what? This is not my forever job, and I really love the flexibility of like being able to create your own time, your own schedule, so that you can do other things, right? So let's get started with our first question, PB.
Yes, hi Sydney. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations for the part-time job now. More time with the family. Yay! So the first question is, at nurses, we have a rewarding career. We love what we do, and also it's really good pay, high income job, right? So why did you start this digital business?
Thank you. Thank you, Phoebe. Nice to meet you, by the way. Um, in the UK, it's different. It's not a very high paying job, nursing. So we are, I would say, not as well compensated as the nurses in the US. So you would see that a lot of nurses from the UK transfer to the US. But I couldn't do that anymore. I did have my NCLEX before, but I was saying to myself, what, to move to another country, and I had young kids, it's too much for me to sort out a lot of paperworks. But so I did a lot of side hustles, like I was selling cakes, I was selling essential oils. I was like doing a lot of different things, but all of them were okay, but they're time consuming, and the effort, it's like the same as working in the hospital. So I said, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I was stuck. What else can I do? So pandemic, I was really down at that time because I wasn't still doing clinical research then. I was in acute care, and we were um like redeployed to areas that need nurses. So even if we don't have ICU experience, even if I didn't have like critical care experience, we were assigned to help out because it was really that bad. And that took a toll on my mental health. So I nearly quit. I told my husband that I can't do this anymore. Like, you have to be the breadwinner now. I'm quitting. And then luckily, God is really good. I saw an ad of my friend. I've been seeing this online business before. This is 2020 of November. I've been seeing this, but I don't like to entertain it because it's online, and I can't handle being scammed or whatever it is. But this is a friend of mine. I used to work with her before, and I said, oh, she's not going to, fool me or scam me. So I reached out, and then the rest is history.
Wow.
So the main thing is that I needed to get out of the toxic situation. I love nursing, but it got to a point when it was pandemic that it's just not working for me anymore. So after a few months of starting the business, I applied for a research job, which I got, and then everything went really well after that. And I was able to drop my hours. I was able to go home in the Philippines like twice in 6 months after the borders opened. So we know that that time the flights and all that was so expensive. So we were able to afford a family of four to go home twice in a span of 6 months. So that alone is really something that I told myself, oh, this is the thing now. I'm going to make this like my plan A.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
awesome. Like, I totally, we all can agree. PB used to be a pediatric ICU nurse, Lorna and Rachel, and me, like, it's really, I think the pandemic really did it for most nurses. I think most people after the pandemic are like, this is intense. Like, I think most people want to like get out of the nursing because of that. I think it's hard as not being in healthcare. You don't really know like the demand and like how bad it was really. Like in California, we were lucky; it wasn't that bad. But I know like other countries like New York, other cities, it was really bad. um yeah, so I'm kudos to you, and I'm so glad that you were able to find like a plan B that's now your plan A, because I can't imagine going to work every day and like not be happy, right? Because you're so young, like we're all young, right? So being going to work every day and like just dragging our feet, I feel like it's not the kind of life that we deserve. So I'm so happy that you were able to find, and that you actually reach out to your friend.
Yes, and if I may add, like for example, anytime now, if I just want to quit my job, I can, you know. It's not the same as before that it's your lifeline, your job is your lifeline. What's going to happen to my family if I get fired or sacked or whatever? So I said I'm doing my job now because I love it. It's not because I have to.
Yeah,
So that's really nice to have, isn't it?
I think that's true freedom, right? Being able to go to work because you choose to, not now because of the money that you're gonna make. So I'm so happy for you. You did
Yes.
talk about like the business being legit, and about your friend. So we'll skip uh, we'll skip that, and then like Sis Lorna, do you want to ask the next question?
All right, hi, Sis Nai, and I'm so proud of you. I could totally resonate with you because I'm a busy mom too as well. I have three growing kids, and I'm so thankful and grateful for this online opportunity that I jump in. So my next question for you, sis, is: do you need to sell products or recruit people in doing this online business?
Hi, Sis Lorna. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad to meet you as well. And congratulations on your booming business. So, do we have to sell or recruit people? Actually, I'm so allergic with the word selling. And already after all those failed, it's not really a failure, but it's so hard to sell. I know for uh, based on personal experience, it's so hard to sell. It's so hard to do the you are the marketer, you are the cook, you are the everything in one. And so I said I'm not gonna do any other business that will involve me directly selling products. Product pushing is I don't think is efficient anymore to earn money. So yes, that's the answer to my question. We don't directly sell any products. We don't recruit people because, as far as I know, I've never ever asked someone to message someone to, hey, can you check out my business? Because I am quite shy to do that. I did try that once, and when I got my first rejection, I was like, "Oh, it's not for me. I can't really be a salesperson." So I like the strategy that we have in our online business model, where people come to us. So we don't really need to chase anyone. So the right people come to us, inquire to us, and then we teach them how to go about in starting their own online business as well.
Mhm. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
we only like I want to add on that one. The only thing that we do here is attraction marketing, right? And we already are doing it before we started this business, right? We are so happy to share our people where we went, right? Like our vacation and everything. So we're not like the what's that creator content creator. We don't need views, we don't need subscribers, but what we need is we are attracting people the benefits that we've been getting since we started this business. So really, we don't recruit people. They are the one who's gonna message us, and then that's it. That's the fun part about our business, right?
Yeah. I
Right.
think
Absolutely.
because people really want, like, I think ultimately we all want to have that freedom, right? Freedom to do whatever it is that we want to, whenever we want to, regardless if you want to spend time with family, if you want to travel. And because we are showing others like how, like, that we're doing that, people are not people are attracted to those things. People want to have those things too, because we work too much. Like, I think here in the US, we work so much. People work 2 to 3 jobs. I'm not sure in the UK if you guys are the same.
Well, there are a lot of, well, I'm talking about nurses alone, but in my own experience, since we do our child care ourselves, we don't get the chance to work a lot of extra shifts because we alternate with our partners. So that's why.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. All right. So, Sis Rachel, you want to ask the next question?
Yeah. So as you've said, all of us here are like working, like not, of course, not preview anymore. So lucky her. But anyways, we are all like wife, mom, and busy working, whether part time or full time. So how can you tell our viewers like how can they do this if even if they are working 2 to 3 jobs? Do you think they can still do this business?
Absolutely. So everyone is busy, right? And but people say they're busy, but they have the time to post on social media for free. So that's what makes me, okay, you're telling me you're busy, but you are there posting stuff. Like it takes time to post, like 5 minutes or so. So definitely we have time. And the main thing is you don't have to do the business in a specific time. It's flexible when you have pockets of time, like when you have already settled the kids down in bed, you have an extra half an hour or two, then you do your business. So it's not really like working when you have to come in at a certain time. And so who wouldn't want to do flexible hours of work? And this is not just work, it's business, meaning the income potential is uncapped, so you don't get a fixed salary. So yes, I was busy before. My kids were still small before. I was a full-time nurse in the middle of a global crisis where and my husband was full-time as well. So when he's at work, I have to do everything at home. I have to, homeschool my kids then because the schools were closed. So yes, I don't think there are any excuse. If I made it happen, anyone can.
Yes. And also one of the features of our business is, we have a video-based training, right? So you can really schedule your own time, like before or after working, no? Or while your kids are sleeping. Like there is no really excuse if you are already doing this business. Like there are people here, they started this business, they are working 2 to 3 jobs. And along the way, they drop the third job, the second job, and now they are earning how much? 7 figures. Oh my gosh. Like this is
Wow.
gold mine.
And I think it
Yes.
really matters when it comes to mindset, really is, because if you have a lot of excuses because of, like you're thinking this business, it's not going to work for you or it's a scam, whatever, like toxic thinking. So you get all the excuses. But if you are flexible and you have that positive mindset that you really want a change for life, like a lifetime change for your family, especially if you're a busy mom just like me and my colleagues here right here. Before I joined this business, I only slept 2 to 3 hours and I was
Wow.
working like 2 to 3 12-hour night shift. And because of this online business, I know for sure that I'm looking for a brighter future. So I was able to drop off a bit of hours from my work, so I'm able to have more time to sleep, and it's really amazing what this online business could offer to anyone else who really, like wanting for a life change, just like what we've been talking about, so it's amazing. Yep.
Yeah. And also, I feel like if you're busy, the more you need to do this, because now, what do you think will happen like in 10 years from now? You're gonna be busier, right? Like time goes by so fast already. You're gonna be also older. Unfortunately, we all get old, and then like we don't have that energy anymore to like be able to handle all the busyness of life. So now that you're busy, you need to create more time, start find something that will give you passive income, so that eventually when you get older and you don't have energy anymore and you're like me now, I'm kidding, you're just tired and no energy, then your money is still coming in, right? And you get to enjoy more time with your family. So PB, this is the fun one of the fun part.
Yeah, definitely. We mentioned some key point already about our business, like the automation, the flexibility. What do you love about the business? Get the top three that you really love about the business. Thank you.
The top three. Okay. So initially, there's a lot. It's so hard. But
Yeah.
initially, I was in it for money, isn't it? It was the first thing that my goal was to earn money that doesn't involve me working in the hospital. So that was one. And I couldn't believe how much money we can really get from this until now. Actually, I'm already almost 4 years in the business, but like the other day, I received another four figures just out of nowhere, and it's in the middle of what, first week of September. Usually we get paid monthly here, around 26th of each month. So a week later, I got paid from my business online, and then a day after, another one coming in. So who wouldn't want to have that kind? So that's one. The next one is, of course, the happy memories that we were able to gather as a family. So before I started the business, we travel, yes, maybe once a year and nearby in Europe. So we that if we're lucky, we can do twice, but that's about it. In the past couple of years, I mean, we went to Finland, went to US
Wow.
twice
Wow.
for a cruise. We were able to do Disney cruise, which we really dreamt of doing. I mean, like I never thought that we will be able to, make that a reality. We were able to go home in the Philippines, as I said. We were able to like go to places that was only in our bucket list in a span of what, less than 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's number two. um what else? I love it because I'm able to have purpose in my life. I know that nursing is, like you said, PB, it's rewarding,
Yeah.
but as nurses we like to help. And in this business, I was able to help. I think I am already in 50 women and families in total that I've helped. And I was able to be friends with them. I was able to establish this relationship like you have with each other. Um, so, like, for example, I only met my couple of my business partners first time in Japan
Wow.
last June. So,
Yeah.
but my husband was like, my husband's friends who also live in Okinawa said, have they known each other for a while already? And my husband said, no, they first met here in
Wow.
person. They were just online business partners, and we were like so at ease with each other. We were laughing. So, you find people that you can be yourself with, and you have the same goals. And when they tell you that, oh, thank you so much, Nai, for for showing us that your ad showed on my feed, because otherwise I wouldn't have had this opportunity of, of having my own business or earning online or coming into Japan or something like that. So yes, those are my top three.
That's
Very
amazing.
good.
Wow. Yeah,
Awesome.
and the thinking about, right, like from beginning, we all come to this business so that we can earn extra income, right, to support our family. But
Mhm.
along the way, you know that so many people struggling out there, and we sharing this lesson to transform their life. It's like it's like outstanding. It go beyond, what we our want from beginning, and now more family that we can bless. How amazing is that,
Yeah.
guy? You have no idea, Julie, you have no idea how deep the struggling people are. And we are so, so blessed. And truly, we are here. Why? We want to share the blessing to you as well. Thank you so much, Sidney.
I remember like
You're
when Coach
welcome.
Phoebe did her coaching call with one of my potential business partner at that time. We were crying because like it's hard to become vulnerable, right? Because oh wow, it's this you just don't know what people are going through, and to be able to talk about, for them to be able to open up and say, hey, this is why I'm starting the business, all those things. I feel touched, like for them to become, to be vulnerable and share like the problems that they're going through, because sometimes some people feel like they would just want to give up, like this is like they're like at the rock bottom, and then there's nowhere else but just to surrender, right, and like pray and like hope that they can find something. And I'm so glad that we're able to bless these people with an amazing business opportunity that will really really change their life. So sis Lorna, the next question is.
All right, sis. You know, I know for sure that there's so many business owners in this community, like being here for such a long time and they're like rocking the business. So, how to be successful in this business is nice. Could you share your, tips?
Absolutely. You already said it before, Sis Lorna. It's mindset. That's my number one. When I do my team huddles, I always have a short portion that talks about mindset, because it's not just about business, really. It's life in general. It's other businesses as well. You really need to have the a strong mindset to succeed. Another thing is you have to um, do your part. You have a big community to help you, but you have to do the work yourself as well, because this is your business. So you are the captain. You can make it work, you can make it fail. You have all the resources in this business. Like, we're being spoon fed. We have the online training, we have the live training, we have the video based tutorials, we have a mentor, we have a coach, we have other members of the community. Even if we're not financially connected, we help each other out. So you absolutely, there's no reason to fail this business apart from quitting. Okay. So also be be authentic in your stories. And if you are able to push the message out there that you are there to help, the success will follow.
I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you,
Yes,
sis.
yes, yes.
Nice. Mhm.
All right. So the last question is Rachel.
So sis Nai, what is your advice to our audience? Because a lot of things are going on online. They are very skeptical. Just like my husband is very skeptical when I started this business, but I know for a fact, I know I'm in that community, and I know people that are posting their milestones and incomes over there are just regular people. So how can you? What will you advise our audience to start this amazing side hustle that we have?
So if you've been thinking, guys, of starting an online business, and you have a lot of excuse, like busy, like I don't have money, like I'm very shy. I was that before. I was busy. I didn't have money. I am shy. I'm still shy, but this is something that is doable for regular people. So I cannot find any other system out there that is fit for those who doesn't know much about like business or social media. If you can post a photo, you can do this.
I love it.
That's
So
true.
true. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode 9. Anyone have any last minute advice or message to share our viewers?
And also for people, especially in the USA, I know in Canada also, I don't know in UK. You know, guys, that's why we always want to share this amazing side hustle, especially to nurses here in the USA. The tax write-off, the tax benefits that we've been experiencing. Before we have a lot of nurses who are paying like $20,000 once they file their taxes, and once they discover this business, they right away, no need to think of it, because it will help them. It will help them, right? So, like us, all of us here, we've been getting tax refunds since we started this business. So I hope you guys can message us directly if you want to start this amazing side hustle. We will gladly help you to show you the simple steps on how to start this business.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so please reach out to any and all of us. Sis Nine, Sis Rachel, Sis Lorna, Sis PB, and myself. And thank you everybody again, and have a great Saturday.
Thank
Yay.
you,
Bye.
everybody. God bless everyone.